Alright YouTube, here is my new bulk pasteurization setup. So you can see it is one of the horse troughs that I had. I want to say it's 110 gallon. Anyway, it's about 5 feet wide, nearly 2 feet across, and about 2.5 feet deep. Runs off propane. And I purchased this crazy thing, which is a 23 jet burnt propane burner. They make them a little bit bigger and a little bit smaller, but this one with a 10 psi regulator on the propane tank burns at, I think they said 100,000 BTU. Now with the bigger regulator or using natural gases, things like a jet flame, it's what they use for woks. They call them wok burners also. So anyway, I built this steel frame that sits on. This was scrap. It used to be a shade shelter at the tennis courts where I work. They cut it up and they were getting rid of it, so I kind of repurposed it, bolted it together. I don't know how to weld, and then I just got some pieces of aluminum metal. This is like a basement window cover, and back there it's just like a piece of ducting, some cement blocks. Filled this up yesterday because it's 105 degrees outside, so I let the heat naturally warm the water up to about 100 degrees. And I have this insulation on top here. And down there in the bottom is a piece of plastic lattice that I have sitting on top of bricks. So, because back here is the drain, which sits a few inches off the bottom. So I put bricks down there. That's the top of the brick sits right above that drain, and then the plastic lattice, so when the straw drains, that lattice stops the straw from clogging up the hole and lets the water drain out freely. And then I attach a hose and I just run it out to the front, to the driveway, so it drains into the street, not into the grass, because cooked straw can be a herbicide. And then after it is all drained, and I dump it onto this piece of lattice that's sitting up on pressure treated 2x4, finish draining and cooling, and then I pack. So yeah, that's it. I've got a little temperature clip. That's the remote sensor with the probe on it. Over here, I've got it set to alert at 152 degrees, and it is currently at 103 degrees and climbing. I do have another burner on the way, and the last test batch I did with just the single burner, it took about 3 hours with the water starting at about 60 degrees. So I've gained another 40 degrees by letting it passively heat up with the ambient temperature outside. So hopefully it'll take about an hour less. So it's still probably about 2 hours to get up to 155 degrees.